Welcome, all of you. Here in front of you, there are some pictures. Some of you would be not familiar with a few, but I'm sure all of you know who is Michael Jordan or Elvis Presley, Bill Gates. We have here our Jayaprakash Narayan, Walt Disney, Oprah Winfrey. Now, children, amazing part about these great personalities here in front of you is that they all are highly successful, and we see their face and we know that yes, they are one of the greatest personalities of the world, probably the whole world knows, right? But you would be surprised to know that in their early life all of them were considered as failures. Here I'm not suggesting failure is something we should try to do. Quite the opposite, naturally, but failure is a necessary part of life at times. And the best way to handle is to learn from it. I hope all of you will agree with me. And I know we all have made more than the share of mistakes, my share of mistakes, or all of you have made or are making, still making. I have made a lot of mistakes in my career, whether it's in my professional life or in personal life. And all of them have taught me valuable lessons. And some of the smartest people I know were able to take setbacks and turn them into positives. Now, here we are talking about a similar kind of personality who did not taste success right in the beginning. All of you have heard about Albert Einstein, and many people associate him with his much known theory of relativity or his quantum theory. These are just a few, but there are many more theories which he had come up with. That's why this lesson, which we are going to study, is termed or is titled as A Truly Beautiful Mind. You all must be wondering how come a mind is so beautiful. We will try to find out with the story of Einstein. But before we begin, I want all of you to just give it a thought about what could be the few qualities which makes a genius a genius. Just give it a thought. Probably all these things come to your mind. They are people who come out of the box, who give out of the box ideas. They are open minded people. They do not have any kind of set opinion, so they are open to anything which comes. Say they try to weigh the pros and cons, or try to see both sides of the coin and then come up with their own viewpoint. Also, they have insatiable or insatiable curiosity. They are never ever satisfied. They keep on finding things. If they find come up with something, they look for another. Also, they are highly tenacious. They never give up. And also, they are quite focused, because unless they are focused they cannot think straight. They also have high self control, and also they are ambitious. And most of these personalities are kind of rebels. So, this Albert Einstein, whose life we are going to discover or find out, it's a story of about the genius personality that is Albert Einstein. He was a young German civil servant who took the world by storm about 100 years ago. In the summer of 1905, the 26-year-old published in quick succession four groundbreaking papers about light, the motion of particles, the electrodynamics of moving bodies, and energy. His work took up only a few pages in scientific journals, but changed forever our understanding of space, time, and the entire cosmos. The man transformed the name Einstein into a synonym for genius. Now, here in front of you, there are some quotes, famous quotes, a few, there are many more you can find out, which are worth mentioning. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. If you can't explain it to a 6 year old, you don't understand it yourself. Very true. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Absolutely right. And this is what I keep telling you in the class also. Please do carry out things, do work out your sons. Any task which is given to you, carry it out and don't be afraid of, making mistakes. That's how we'll learn. And nobody is born intelligent. Let me tell you, nobody is born a skilled person. Nobody is born a proficient person. We try to achieve through our regular efforts. I have no special talents, I'm only passionately curious. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Absolutely right, because how can we mediocres cannot understand what the genius have in their mind because they do not have the capacity to understand, the potential to understand the mind of a genius or the work of a genius. So the maximum opposition will definitely come from mediocre minds. So in our lesson, we will try to learn more about this genius, Albert Einstein. By then,